Hello students, Wendy Fraser from Canem Ed Talks here in Australia. Today I'm really delighted to welcome to Canem Ed Talk Mr. Ritvik Srivastav, Head of Student Acquisition for ECA Victoria University. Welcome to Canem Ed Talk, Ritvik. Lovely to see you again.
Thank you, Wendy. It's lovely to be here as always. And I think it's a great opportunity to talk to your students and yeah.
Excellent. So let's talk about VU. You're responsible for ensuring that students understand the course offerings and the advantages of studying at Victoria University. Where are Victorian University campuses located that ECA manage?
Sure. Wendy, we have got two campuses in Australia for Victoria University, which ECA manages. One is in Sydney and the other one is in Brisbane. Both campuses are located in the heart of each city's CBD, which we call Central Business District in Australia, which makes very easy for students to commute to the campus, study. And I think one of our best parts about our campus is the location, being based in the heart of CBD, surrounded by a lot of cafes, restaurants, and everything the city life has to offer. And it just makes it very easy for international students to study at both our Sydney and Brisbane campuses.
Excellent. What are the most popular courses that you find Indian students study at the undergraduate level and postgraduate level at VU?
Right. If I talk about the courses we offer very quickly, we offer courses in business, IT, and education, which is our newest range of offerings at both Sydney and Brisbane campuses. If I have to pick courses from India, of course, IT and accounting are really popular, especially our Bachelor of IT, the Bachelor of Cybersecurity, and also the Master of Professional Accounting. But one of the course which has become increasingly popular in the last few months, or I would say a little bit more than a year, is a Master of Business Analytics. Now, why it's popular is because it prepares students for a very in-demand occupation in Australia, which is business analysis, and also the wide range of students it can cater. So there's no requirement of a specific background. So students who have done a bachelor in business or a bachelor in commerce or a bachelor of business administration from India, they all are eligible for it. And after completing the course, they can seek job in the IT field and also are eligible to get a skill assessment through ACS. So that's becoming very popular of lately. Apart from that, our new courses in early childhood, again, very popular. We've got two versions of Bachelor of Early Childhood Education at this stage. One is a 3-year version, the other is a 4-year version. They both are approved by ESEQA, which means students after finishing, they can apply for skill assessment and also register to become an ECE teacher in Australia.
Well, that's excellent. Thank you, Ritvik. Now, do VU offer scholarships?
Of course we do, and a very generous one as well. So for this year, for 2025, all our bachelor's and master's courses are at 25% full duration scholarship. And the best part is there's no extra requirements or eligibility for the scholarship. So any student who commences the course with us this year meets the minimum entry to start the course, they get the 25% full duration scholarship.
And when's the next intake for VU in 2025 and 2026?
So we do 5 intakes in a year, which is again very difficult for us to manage, but amazing for our students. So our next one is upcoming on the 28th of July, for which we are still accepting applications. The next one after July is September, which is for both undergraduate and postgraduate. And the last one of the year would be in October for undergraduate and November for postgraduate. And then if you want to know about 2026, we'll have one in February and one in April.
Wow, that's going to keep you very, very busy.
Yeah.
So what are visa grant rates like at the moment for Indian students coming to VU?
Wendy, when it comes to visa grant rates, of course, it's very difficult to forecast it or to talk what's going to happen in future. But I can talk about what we have seen this year. So this year we're having excellent grant rates from India. Of course, I cannot give you a percentage, but most of our students who are eligible and have got a strong background and strong financials, they have been getting visas. So we haven't had any issues in terms of visas for students from India this year.
Excellent. When it comes to student support, what do you do to help students be work ready?
So VU, Sydney and Brisbane, as I mentioned previously, is a part of the ECA group. And another business unit within the ECA group is the ECA employability team, which supports our students with internships and also job search. They offer a wide range of programs designed to help students be job ready before they're graduated. And all these programs are at either a very affordable cost or absolutely free for VU students. So we'll cover the cost of it. Now, what that does is they can opt for programs which offers them either an 8-week or a 12-week internship. And also before graduating, they can enroll in a job ready program, which helps them find a job. So at the campus, I think everybody is very much working hard to make sure it's not just the academic outcome students can get, but they'll have a very fantastic job outcome when they study at VU.
That's excellent, because that's what students need support with.
100%.
That's why they're there, is to be employable.
Yeah.
So one of the benefits for IT students studying at VU is its partnership with IT companies. So can you expand on that and elaborate why this is really important?
Sure. VU is an exclusive partner of SAP, which means a few of our courses, like the Master of Business Analytics and the Master of Enterprise Resource Planning, they have got SAP-based units. Now, because of this partnership, students get free access to SAP Learning Hub, where they can prepare for official SAP certifications. We also help them in preparation, and even the certifications are very discounted for VU students. They can go up to a 90% reduction in the cost of each certification. Apart from that, we work very closely with Cisco and Oracle as well, where we run workshops at the campus, specially designed for our IT and cybersecurity students to help them get certifications and prepare for it, so that when they graduate, they're ahead of students from other universities, because of course they've got a world-class VU degree, plus they've got those certifications as well.
I know that VU offer what we call the block model in teaching.
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit about that? And what are the benefits of undertaking block model study?
Sure. I think the block model is one of probably the most interesting things VU has to offer, apart from all the amazing things we do. But block model has seriously changed the way students study. I mean, when I look at block model, the first thought I always have is, why didn't block model exist when I was studying? It would have made my life so easier. So to explain to our future students what block model does is in a short way, or in a nutshell, it divides a semester into smaller parts. Each part we call as a block. Now, for an undergraduate student, they just do 1 unit in 1 block, and a postgraduate student does 2 units in a block. Now, this approach, what it does is it really helps students to focus on what they're learning one at a time, with more hands-on practical activities. So VU calls it, we are trying to bridge the gap between theory and practice. Now, how it helps students is, of course, apart from just focusing on 1 unit and studying in a very smaller, more collaborative classes, we have seen that student success and student grades are soaring since the time we've introduced block model. It also has helped VU get a very high rank in employability. VU was ranked #1 in employability in Quill surveys for the last 3 years. Apart from that, we do multiple intakes that has happened because of block model as well. And the last, and probably one of the most other exciting bits, is how we assess our students. So all of our undergraduate qualifications have got no exams. It's all based on practical learning assessments, which are done in class, and they're assessed on how they perform in the class. When it comes to our postgraduate or master's courses, again, majority of them will have no exams. Certain business and accounting courses, which are very mathematical, may have an exam, but majority of them do not have exams, which students absolutely love. And that's also, we are doing one more thing to kind of fill the gap which exists between theory and practice. Apart from that, we have got a block model payment plan as well, which has been very welcoming for our students. So how that works is, when students have to pay their fees of a semester, we charge them per block rather than charging one upfront fees. So the entire semester fees, we break them down into four monthly installments, and they pay per month, which of course makes it very easy for them to pay their ongoing semester fees as well. And the last thing to know about block model, VU right now is the only university in the country which offers a full course in blocks, which makes us a very unique place for our students to study.
Perfect. That's a lot of wonderful information.
Yeah.
And students definitely should consider talking to a Canham counsellor about studying at either VU Sydney campus or Brisbane campus, which I've been to both, and they're beautiful campuses and great locations, definitely. So students, if you want more information, you need to speak to one of our Canham consultants at our 40+ offices. And you've got quite a few intakes still left for 2025. Or if you're a fresher and you're maybe looking at later in the year, we can definitely assist you to enrol at VU. Ridvik, thank you for this wonderful information. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to sharing this with future students and hoping that they choose VU and have great success studying at VU, because I do know personally and firsthand the support and services that VU offer. So thank you for your time today, Ridvik.
Thanks, Wendy, for having me.